sports, and we'll see who rules the skies in tonight's battle. It's the Falcons and the Eagles under the lights on Monday night.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street and run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it feels like all the build-up is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is different, Mike. You have all training camps, all summer, all spring to prepare for one opponent. Well, now that game is over and done with, and you get back to work on Monday, and you're going to play again in 6 days. The team that is able to turn the page to the next game week after week, those are the teams that handle the grind, the marathon, as you called it, of the NFL season. And here we are in week 2.
The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on first down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up third and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
Third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That one on target to Moore. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down. Now, Cousins. A quick slant. Looked in by Moore. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they're on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Fourth throw taken by Pitts. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that, be a bit of a letdown.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing now, Cousins. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Drake London. Touchdown, Falcons. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Makes the score Falcons 7, Eagles 0.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
Well, the nice thing about the NFL, Mike, is there's always next week. If you're coming off a good game, you got to put it to bed and come back and play well again. But in this case, things could not have gone much worse for this guy last week in that performance. So this game couldn't come fast enough. He said he had a great week of practice. He was able to put that behind him mentally and physically, and they're going to need him to play a lot better if they're going to come away today with a win.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down. Man in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. A short pickup to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Falcons offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Pitts is the man in motion. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Third and long. Cousins to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
The Falcons offense headed back to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Cousins now. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. He really had no choice but
in trouble. Down he goes.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the second?
And this is as good as you could possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Now a 3rd and 2. Hurts will work here from the pistol. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Up the sideline at the 35. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us.
And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start really in field goal territory already, but they're looking for more. Offense got it 1st and 10. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
They'll run with Robinson. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Now, Cousins. It is brought in the end zone. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Eagles nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. 2nd and 7. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Good for an Eagles first down. Once again, it's Barkley. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Philadelphia. A run with Barkley. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Hurts now. He'll tuck it and take off. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now we'll get a pause here. An injured player, and it's A.J. Brown, who was hurt on that last play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's Barkley. He slams it in there, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense. Touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here comes Drake London. The rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Cousins now on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Atlanta. To throw is Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing his Cousins. In trouble, and down he goes.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Open man is Mooney. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Wow, how dangerous after the catch. That one goes for 27 yards in all.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. To the right, that's Pitts. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. 2's kick is good. And the Falcons going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by in Glendale. And it was the visiting LA Rams who get the victory in that one. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. For their final adjustments, it's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Here's Smith to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run. It's Barkley. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Barkley. And they've got it. Going to pick up the 1st down there. Right around midfield.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd down and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Hurts working in the pistol. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And they're going to be safe in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's the 2nd time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
It's 2nd and 8.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McLeod now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that's going to be intercepted by Darius Slay.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
That's complete to McLeod. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down. Cousins gonna throw. He's got his target. That's Pitts. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing now, Cousins. To the sideline. He's got more.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
2nd down. Cousins. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run the counter with Barkley. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Now a timeout called by the defense. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. So we are through 3. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by D. Alford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort. Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They go play action with Cousins. That's caught left side by Pitts.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
Cousins. That's complete. He's got it to London. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And they're working together like this. That's the definition of team.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run here. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. He'll run. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And the Falcons' 1st down.
Moore going in motion. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he'll get this forward only to about the 32-yard line. Cousins now on 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The Falcons getting their puncher out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From his end zone, it's Hurts. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. Here's Hurts. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by D. Alford. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you could bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there. And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Mooney in motion. Now Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll go again with Robinson. And this is going to make the play caller happy. Good run. 8 yards. Much more manageable third down coming up. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons add on to their lead. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago. They make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.